Okay. Hi, welcome to this Gateway House Google Hangout interview. I have with me Silah Fatah. He is currently living in a city called Soran in northern Iraq, which is a predominantly Kurdish region. Welcome, Silah. Silah, I'm going to straight go ahead and ask you, can you give us a situation report? What's life like in Soran? Is there heavy military presence?
Okay. No, there's no life insurance normal standards like always, and apart from petrol problem that people have here, otherwise everything is normal and as always. No military presence, nothing.
No, so people going to school, life is going on as normal as possible?
Yes, as normal, as always.
Okay.
People are worried generally, as I said, because of petrol shortage and so on. But the market has slowed down as a result of fight of ISIS and so on. But otherwise, everything's standard, normal. People just go about their everyday life.
Okay. Well, that's interesting to know because Soran, which is where you live, is about 3 hours from Mosul and some of the other cities where the IS has a heavy presence. So how come that violence has not come to Soran?
Because of heavy military presence of Kurdish Peshmerga, where the fight is between Kirkuk and Mosul. So basically, the front lines are controlled, and the fight hasn't spread to that area yet.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you, what are the Kurdish perceptions and feelings towards the Iraqi Maliki leadership, the Islamic State, the ISIL, and of course Iran?
Well, they view Maliki government as a source of this problem because they say the view when it comes to Kurdish people view is towards ISIS and Maliki is the same, and they know that Maliki is getting support from Iran. They know that he's moving Iraq toward dictatorship. This was not how they decided to run a government. Basically, American democracy, the one Bush talked about, and Blair, they said we're going to spread democracy through Iraq. And is very much before our eyes is breaking down because of Maliki and his people who've been running government for the last 8 years. So basically, the Kurdish feeling is this: that we don't hate them, we don't want to fight them. We just want to live our own life. We just want to run our own region. We have nothing to do with Iraqi government. Let break away and have our independence or self-determination.
And what about ISIS?
IS, I mean, they recently said that they're not going to leave Kirkuk, the recently controlled city by Peshmerga, which was left by Iraqi army, because they withdrew from it. They said we're not going to leave Kirkuk, but as you might as well see, Kirkuk is for 40, 50 years, Kurds have not come to deal with or have a peace with Iraqi central government because of Kirkuk city, because it's a huge oil resources there. Yeah. Everywhere you just look at it is oil resource, and so ISIS have said that we're not going to let Kirkuk for the Kurds, just to control them as they wish. So as I said, I mean, right now they are fighting with Maliki in Iraq and also against Free Syrian Army, and also some points with Bashar Assad. So as soon as situation settles down for them, I think they will turn to Kurds, and there's a strong possibility that they will fight against Kurds.
Okay. And also, very interestingly, yesterday news came out that the Kurdish people are now going to have a referendum very soon. But at the same time, the ISIS have declared a caliphate in which there will be no space for a Kurdish state. So how does the Kurdish people plan to form their own referendum and form their own state when the Islamic caliphate has no room for a Kurdish state?
Well, I mean, this before the Iraq invasion, I think either before or after that, when Joe Biden published article in New York Times, he said that we need to basically break Iraq into 3 parts: one dominated by Shia, the other Kurd, the other Sunnis, because Iraq is one of the most multi-ethnic countries in the region. And basically, the politics here is along the sectarianism. because if you talk badly about Sunnis or about Arabs in Kurdish side, you'll get more votes, you will get more support, you will more popular. If you talk about Sunnis on Shia side, you get more votes or Kurds. So that's how politics works here. It's like a manufactured politics. They talk along sectarian. So in that, that's why even now the Kurds are saying this is the best situation, best solution for Iraq, because Iraq is going nowhere. It's been 11 years since it was regime of Saddam Hussein was removed, still worse than before. People are still not getting basic services, electricity, water, and the basic needs of everyday life. So the Kurds are arguing Iraq is going nowhere. That's why we need to break away from Iraq. And also ISIS, I mean, Sunni tribal leaders are in Erbil, where the Kurds are. They again, they say either Maliki has to go and also form a national government made by all political parties, regardless of election results, which is, as we know, because a lot of Shias live in Iraq, and it's about 80% or 70% of the population.
Mm.
So they say we have not we respect election results, but also at the same time we need to have a unified government, not just made by Maliki, who might accepted that. So that's why, I mean, this is the argument now that Kurds want to break away and ISIS want to establish Sunni part to break away from Iraq, from Shia part. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Silah. We really enjoyed your perspective.
So basically, the situation is very.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll definitely talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.